toss out the troublemakers. Keep that in mind.
Sweet Pip-Boy, brother. You hold on to that.
You're becoming quite a regular. Well, the beer still tastes the same. Like shit.
Sure, let's take a look.
Here's to Drowning Sorrows. You ready to hear about her job? Or you turning up your nose to a bit of violence?
Not my kind of work.
Oh, I think it is. All right, mate.
Yeah?
Had a talk with a man about some cans.
Hey.
Entertainment's down the stairs. Charlie serves the drinks. I deal with the drunks.
Hello.
Enjoy your stay.
Yeah?
You running from something? Welcome home.
We can shake it up a little. We can kick
You.
it up a notch.
Huh?
We can put it on.
Don't have no handouts.
Hey there.
Yes?
You're blocking my light, man.
You can show me what
Better
you
keep your iron strapped on. Friendly attacks.
feeling lucky tonight.
Excuse me.
Ever been to kill or be killed? Some fine-looking weapon.
I flash my style. I show my rings. I do the boys a favor with all my manual labor. It's good to be a good neighbor. Yeah. I do the boys a favor with all my manual labor. It's good to be a good neighbor. It's always a good time in Good Neighbor, isn't it? I hope you're having one. You are such a sweetheart, Charlie. Thank you.
Yeah?
Hey.
You again. It's my lucky day. What do you need?
Music.
I knew you were something special. I can get my coat.
Yeah. Let's get out of here.
Let me get my coat. I haven't been out on the town in too long. Thank you. I'm afraid my first love is always going to be the stage, though. I hope you understand. I just can't get too attached. I'll see you around, Good Neighbor. When I'm up there singing, I'll be thinking of you.
It's my favorite part.
Can't believe it. You look just like Sammy, too.
He sure as hell didn't act like him. Institute thinks they can replace people with synths in this town. They got another thing coming.
What am I gonna tell his mother?
Well, well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt. Here for Amari, she's downstairs.
Hey, Irma.
Whatever you and Nick are up to, I don't need to know. Just don't let the big metal softy hurt himself, all right?
Nick.
Let's go talk to Amari. Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
This one's all yours, Nick.
We need a memory dig, Amari, but it's not going to be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
I mean, technically, the corpse was defiled already.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
We should try plugging you into a toaster next. Fresh toast.
It's nice to know that even when I'm about to have a foreign object shoved into my noggin, you find new horrible ways to laugh at my expense.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memory.
Yes.
In the implant.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Nick and I are gonna share a mind? Yeah, I'm not gonna see him in any compromising positions, am I?
Yeah, if a smart mouth was all it took to solve problems, we would have found your son by now.
No. You won't have to worry about that. The only memories you'll access are the ones in the implant.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Turn down!
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did.
You are experiencing these memories as Kellogg.
I was such a dummy
This may
back
prove
then.
disorienting at first.
What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she
This
loved
doesn't
me
seem to be what
in
we're
her
looking
way.
for.
And she protected
There
me from
appears
Dad.
to be another intact memory close to
That
you
cost her
in
more than a few
temporary
beatings.
sequence. There.
I never knew what happened to her.
Try that one.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No,
Let's keep
I
looking.
never deserved it.
I'll connect you to the next intact
Not
memory.
for 1 second.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you?
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Mind if we...
I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. I don't remember much from that time.
Well,
It all
we seem
kinda
to be getting closer.
blends
Try this
together.
next one.
It was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. You heard all sorts of rumors
Getting warmer.
about the Institute,
One of these has got to tell us something.
but I figured they were
We're
just a
running out of
convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened.
Ah, there's one that looks mostly intact.
They were real, all right.
Connecting now.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed... I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive.
I found another intact
I understood
memory.
that kind of revenge.
Whenever you're ready.
No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could...
Is that your son?
This whole setup in Diamond
This
City
appears to
was
be a
part of
very
some
recent
elaborate
memory.
plan of the old man's.
Good news, I think.
See, it wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Occurrences? You know, the newspaper. Oh boy. Piper has really done it this time.
This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Not saying she's right, but... Mayor, oh, she's gonna be really bad this time. I probably shouldn't have even,
Kellogg.
said anything.
It's okay. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
But the dreaming.
X688, ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready. Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Amari.
Let's start over. How are you feeling?
Next time I have to watch someone's life story, I want popcorn.
Well, if you're cognizant enough to joke, I think we can safely say that you're out of critical condition. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes, their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil, we need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
The name says it all. Radiation. So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing pleasant. Navigating radioactive hazards is nothing new. But the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds. That's why it doesn't make sense. Virgil fleeing into that hell. The exposure alone.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation and the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck, and be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Always on good behavior, aren't you?
Look alive.
Always on good behavior, aren't you?
I try to be.
Seems like you're doing better than trying. I appreciate it. Too few folks can be bothered. Of course, in my experience, if you want to do real good, playing nice only gets you so far. I mean, look at Diamond City. A place I've been trying to warn of real danger. But every issue I publish, all I hear is, "Oh, Piper, why don't you ever publish anything happy? Piper, why can't you write something nice for a change?" It's enough to make me want to hang up my hat some days.
Sounds like it must be exhausting.
Huh, no kidding. But people, they deserve to know the truth. Sure, it can be scary, knowing what's really out there. A night doesn't go by, I'm not afraid some Institute drone will decide today's the day to pay old Piper and family a visit. But it's worth it, because I know the truth. That's what protects us.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. How can you protect you and yours if you don't know what you're facing?
Exactly. Most folks, though, they'd prefer a comforting lie. Not me. I've seen firsthand what the truth can do. My sister and I, we grew up way out in the Commonwealth. Tiny little settlement. Our dad, he was part of the local militia. Keeping the raiders off our backs and the Mirelurks out of our latrines, as he'd describe it. Well, one day, our dad turns up dead. His captain, asshole named Mayburn, claims raiders must have gotten him on watch. Well, I didn't buy it. I start making inquiries. Turns out, the captain, he'd sold out. Thought he wasn't getting paid enough to babysit the town. He was gonna leave the gates open one night. Let a group of raiders sack the place and take a cut of the profits. My dad found out and was gonna turn Mayburn in, but Mayburn got to him first. And I wasn't about to let that bastard get away with murder. I tried talking to the mayor, but he wouldn't listen. The mayor sure wanted to talk after that. The town threw...
Uh-huh. What happened after that?
We made do. Sis was still pretty young at the time, and Mom was... out of the picture. So, we got by on the kindness of others for a while. Eventually, I saved up enough to book us both passage with a caravan, and then we moved on up to the big city. Called it home ever since.
Piper, you saved those people.
No. Those people saved themselves.
Right.
But hey, it's just nice to talk to someone who...
Dr. Amari.
Be careful of the radiation. The glowing sea isn't a place to be caught unprepared.
The Memory Den's not accepting new clients right now, sweetheart.
Irma.
Oh, enjoying yourself in Good Neighbor? It's a heck of a town, ain't it?
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg? Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
Wait. Were you just playing a joke on me?
I guess that's for you to wonder, and for me and Kellogg's memories to know for sure. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me, but an old suit of power armor might just be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Rad-Away you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
I'll see you around, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me. Sounds like Ellie needs to talk to us.
two in the paper, right? You're 200 years old. Pretty good for your age, huh?
I'm glad you're here. We got a new case while you and Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
I'm a little busy right now, Ellie.
Oh, all right. But don't leave it for too long. Client sounded desperate.
You shoot people, mister? My dad says outside of shoot people.
Shopping at night? Diamond City Surplus is always here.
Heard you rescued Valentine. Good work. Let's get the hell out of
Beat it, pal.
Hi.
Beat it, pal. Get lost.
Oh,
Hey.
What's your problem?
Hi. There.
You're the problem.
You're sticking your nose someplace it don't belong. Best stay out of it. Now get the hell out of here.
Hey there, pal.
Oh, it's you.
They thought he might be dead. Or destroyed, whatever. Anyway. Glad you're back, Nick.
Well, this whole situation looks like trouble.
I didn't start this. I have no idea what I did to deserve this. I just wish they'd go away.
Let's do something about this then.
No, that might end badly. With these men, it could, well, it could turn violent.
Don't worry. I've got your back.
Well, if you think it would work.
We're right behind you.
Get lost.
I mean, hi. Again, hi? Hi. Oh. Okay, that's enough.
Oh, I'm sorry. You say something.
I said that's enough. Leave me alone.
Hey, I'll be right back.
Look at you. Let me think about that for a second. Nah, I don't think so.
I mean it. Leave me alone.
Sounds like you were thinking about saying, or else. Were you, Travis? Were you gonna say, or else?
Excuse me.
I'm wondering what comes after that. What you gonna do, little man?
Do you feel like Diamond City leadership has been
I'll
responsive
beat
to your
you up.
concerns?
Big mistake, Travis.
I don't want to get into this.
I'm gonna destroy you and your friend here.
Yeah.
Get lost.
Thanks for stopping this time.
Beat it, pal.
Come on. You don't have to do this. Free for the taking.
Miss?
Oh, hello again. I can take your order whenever you're ready.
Let's see what you got.
Everything's cooked or brewed here.
Hey, Yefim.
Tell me if you need a room, otherwise the bar is over there.
Here's your money.
Room 2 is yours. Enjoy.
Need to trade? We're always open.
Got everything you could need. Med-X, Mentats, whatever.
I'll take a look, sure.
Every chem for every need.
You. Well, I suppose we can do business.
I'll take a look, sure.
Just don't call it junk.
You know, a shotgun's great insurance against raiders, but
I've got a few minutes to browse.
feel free to test the grips.
Hey, you're that vault dweller. From the paper.